Hi everybody, my name is Jackie G and I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies. For those of you that are just joining us for the first time, I do these lives every at least twice a month, just to let you know what's going on in our industry, if there's any updates, changes, things that are happening in our store, and you know there's always something happening in our store. As I always say, we are located between two of the best areas in Toronto. And again, we are in Toronto, Kensington Market and Chinatown. If you're ever downtown Toronto and you're visiting for the first time, well, welcome. Please stop in and say hi. We look forward to seeing you. Anything that you see that I show during our live is on our website. You can also come in and see it in our store. We've got some beautiful display cases that things are showing. You can also ask our staff. I hope you will stop in and join us. I'm going to wave hi to everyone that's joining us from across Canada, United States and beyond. I know we've been getting a lot of international viewers, so welcome and thank you for joining me. Again, my name is Jackie G and I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies in Toronto. So I haven't talked to you guys for a while, and it has been a little while. If you missed a couple things that we've been doing here in the store, I just wanted to catch you up, tell you about what's coming up, and then show you all the amazing things that we have here on the counter today. So last week, on this past Saturday actually, we had a demo with Nikki Trakos. She works with Winsor Newton watercolors. She was absolutely amazing. It was about a 2-hour demonstration of some colors, her colors, because Nikki is an established artist who has her own books, which I believe we're going to be stocking very soon. And so it was great to have her here. I picked up a lot of tips. I know anybody that was here not only got in for a really amazing raffle prize, got some dot cards, but they also got to pick up some great tips from Nikki on some products you may not be familiar with for Winsor Newton watercolors. Before that, we also had a Leuchtturm 1917. They did an embossing event here. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I did one for the first time for myself, so I was all excited. We've got lots of new colors. I put some out for you to see what are the new products that we're stocking. So that was also it was a free embossing event. So if you bought the book, you got some free embossing, which normally they charge quite a bit for. So that's what we've been doing recently. We had a lino printing class, which was absolutely amazing. So we're going to be running something like that, I believe, in the future. But there's lots of things happening. I'm going to tell you about the things that are coming up for us. I'm going to tell you about also the trade show that I was just at a couple weeks ago. So let me tell you what's coming up on you know what? I didn't write it down. On April the 16th, Andrea? 17th, we have a Zoom demo. His name is Jens, and he's with Faber-Castell. That'll be at 1 p.m. It's an hour and a half. He's going to be showing you tools, techniques with using a lot of the Faber-Castell products that we carry. It should be amazing. I've heard glowing reports about this artist. So if you have a chance, there'll be sign up for that too, and it is a Zoom demo. So it's not in the store, it's Zoom. On April the 30th, this one is also really exciting, and for those of you that are international and can't always get to see what we're doing, we are having an Instagram chat with Etcher. Yeah, Etcher from Australia. So this one is a special event. That's going to be at 6 p.m. because we wanted to make sure, well, first of all, it's Australian time, so it's early in the morning for them. 6 p.m. for us, and so that way anybody else that wants to tune in will be able to watch it live. Don't forget, anything that you see that we do will also be on our YouTube channel, so it will be posted there, and you can always watch it at your leisure. But if you want to tune in on that day, there just might be a giveaway somewhere around that time too, so you may want to check it out. But Etcher is on April the 30th at 6 p.m. Of course, you can find all this information if you sign up for our email blast. You get to hear all about what we're doing in advance. If you follow us on Instagram, we do post all the time. And if you check our website, everything is also listed there as well. So I hope you'll just want to see what's happening. So let me tell you about the trade show that I went to. This goes on every year, so it's always in the United States, and we travel to a different city. For someone in our industry, this is like going to a family reunion. I've known most of these people for 20 years or more. Some of them I've known for as long as we've been in our industry, which is over 50 years. And it's always a treat to see them. Not necessarily that we get new product, but it's always great to connect and meet with other suppliers, other retailers from all over the world that attend this. And so I got to ask a lot of questions that you've asked us. I got to see a lot of new product. So stay tuned over the next few months that we'll be getting in some really exciting things here in our store and also for you online. And that's really what the show was about. It was 3 days. I was in New Orleans, got to walk around and see a bit of New Orleans, which was interesting. Hear some great jazz, New Orleans jazz, which was a lot of fun. But the trade show itself was really, really busy, and I had an amazing time. As I say, you'll see lots of new things coming in over the next little while. I think that's all the things that are really happening at the moment that I wanted to fill you in on. And again, if you have any questions while I'm chatting, I'll do my best to answer them. Otherwise, you can always reach out to our customer service and they can try and get back to you with whatever information that you're looking for. But today I also wanted to show you some new stuff, some new product, some exciting things that we have that are here now. Some things have just arrived, and you know me, I always like to show you teasers of things that have arrived, even if it's not up yet in the system. So I think I'm going to start over here from my right-hand side, just so I can just show you some new things that arrived over the past little while. Of course, we're always looking for new painting knives. We've started stocking the sets from RGM. We are looking to carry a lot of their open stock. That will be coming in over the next couple months. Yes, Williamsburg, we listened. I heard what you said. Our staff heard. So we now carry some of the Williamsburg oils. Currently, these are available online only. If you do look for certain colors, you can come in, you can ask for our staff, if you can get a certain color, or you could place the order online and then pick it up, whatever works best for you. We will take orders for any of the larger tubes at the moment. We are stocking white. This happens to be one of the mediums which we brought in. But if you do want to pre-order any colors, we can get you a price and we can order them for you. Again, we have all kinds of mediums, and it's really quite exciting to add another most excellent line of oil paints to our professional line of color. So this is really exciting. And of course, they picked for me all the colors that I always like to talk about. I love the pinks and the blues and all those exciting colors that we all are loving at the moment. Then we got in a new shipment of Tintoretto brushes. I know so many of you love Tintoretto. So this is new. These are new sets from Tintoretto. They've gone with some blister card, so this makes them less expensive than their boxed set. For any of you that are big followers of Janet Pulko, this is her set that we originally had boxed. It is now carded. So these are all on our website. There is a lettering set. We are really getting into lettering again. Years ago, we sold all kinds of sign painter paints and brushes. We have an amazing line of brushes right now from Tintoretto, Da Vinci, and some from Escoda. But we are expanding into paints as well, so that will be happening over the next little while. If you like to do illustration or decorating, we've got, again, all these beautiful sets. So I would take a look for that. I know that some of you have seen this online. Look at this beauty of a brush. I'm going to hold a card so you can see how big that one is. Look at how full that brush is. It's a number 20. And here's the exciting thing about this brush. This is a collapsible brush. So I'm left-handed, so I always tend to go for my left hand for this. There you go. So there it is closed. Still fits in my hand, so it's maybe about 6 inches, 5 to 6 inches closed. And then when you open it up, you've got a full-sized brush. And so this is from Tintoretto. This is a synthetic squirrel. This is not real squirrel. Series, for those of you that love this series, that's the 1337, and this is the new number 20. So these are now available here. They're in stock. They look absolutely beautiful. I get very excited about seeing all these new brushes. We also brought in a number of the brushes that Janet Poco uses. So if you watch her on YouTube or on Instagram, she has her favorites. So we also stock them individually. So anything that you see in her set, like this, we have them individually. So in case you want to just order one or two to play with them, they're now all in stock and individual. So that's what's exciting in brushes. We did get a number of new Da Vinci brushes in. I did not pull all of our brushes today. I really would like to do a whole talk just about Da Vinci and Tintoretto because we've really expanded the line. We also have, you know, the Willow Wolf brushes. So I think I'll probably spend quite a bit of time at one point just talking to you about brushes. I don't think I can ever spend enough time talking to you about brushes. So we'll leave that for another day. And I think you know I could probably talk about art materials all day, which I do every day, but it would just be, you'd all get a little bit tired. We have these gorgeous inks. If you've been following our swatches that we've done on Instagram, we brought in the Octopus Fluid inks. This is their new one. This is called Sheen. And I put them out and we actually pulled out some of the test sheets that we've done so you could see them. So the whole idea is that when they dry, you're going to see this variation in the colors, and it's done that way on purpose. They look absolutely stunning. So you can see it there, how they look. And I have to tell you that I'm finding that pen and ink is just far more exciting than it ever was. There are so many different shades of inks that are coming out. The types of product that is being available is just great. So this is what we've got. Oh, this is for this other one I'm going to be talking about in a second. Sorry about that. But these are the Sheen inks. They're online. They're also in the store. You can check out the other Octopus inks that we have, and they are doing exceptionally well. So I just wanted to tell you about those. Then we go over, I'm going to skip because I'm still talking about pen and ink, and I'm going to tell you about these new sets. So, dip pen. Dip pens are making a huge comeback. This is a new kit from Japan. It's called Hokoro. It is a dip pen, so I'll show you. It comes in these sets, and it comes really simple, actually. And, you know, I pushed this in so it would be tight, and, of course, it's way too tight. Okay, so I'm going to show you because when I put it together, I pushed it in a little bit. And so the nib is a simple dip pen nib, you know, similar if you're using like the Speedball, like a 512, 513 nib. And the nib comes, when it's pulled, it's pushed inside. So what you do is you would remove the nib and then put it in like I did. And so it's made to be like a really nice dip pen. These kits come with bottles of ink. You do get 3 choices. So I'm going to show you now the colors, those are the colors of the inks that each one comes with. So you've got your, here's the dark. You've got the blue flame, you've got fig, and the one is called dark cover. And they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But this is for dip pen. I mean, it's gorgeous. Now, the Sheen inks you can also use for dip pen. So if you want to really make an outstanding project for yourself, we're going to be getting in these pens and nibs separately. So you'll be able to choose what you want. But right now we brought them in because they first became available. And I wanted to get them out to you so you could see them. As I say, this is all new product. So I'm really excited about it. We've been adding to our pens, so you'll start to see more and more pens that we're stocking. We've got some new Lamy, and we've also got this one, which is a grip from Faber-Castell, new pens. And of course, what I'm always looking for is what's going to be not only comfortable for us, that's what we look for, I also want to make sure that when you're left-handed, that they are great, that you're not going to find that it's scratchy when you are pushing with your pen. And we really liked these. We did not find them to be scratchy. So if you're left-handed and you're looking for a pen, check out the Lamy and the Faber-Castell that we brought in. Great price point, not too expensive if you're getting into doing hand lettering, which again is huge. So it's something to look at. We do have some new Sumi products. You know, we're always getting asked for Sumi pads and rolls and things like that. So this sort of fits well with what we're doing. Aside from these great palettes that we continue to stock, in case you're looking to mix a little bit of ink here and there. But as I say, really nice additions to our line of pen and ink. We also just got in these really cool sets from Faber-Castell. They're putting together something that's really interesting. So we're testing these out. I hope that you're going to like them. We really liked the set. The packaging itself from the outside, I don't think does it as well justice as what's inside. They've really curated them well. And we thought that they were an excellent addition. We also brought in again, these are PVC free. These are for doing the darker or the black pencils. This Faber-Castell eraser is made to erase that. So if you're looking for something like that, we now have these in stock. So it's kind of a nice addition. And then we're going to move over a little bit over here. Oh, of course, the Etcher products. Now, I only pulled out a few just to show you that they are here. These are a little bit of a selection of the pads. Of course, you know that we have the palettes. We've got all the sets. And again, you can watch my Instagram chat with Simon Frisbee from Etcher, and that will be at the end of the month at 6 o'clock, so you don't want to miss that one. These are this is the new pad that we brought in from Luchterm. And this is their 120 gram. This is a heavier weight paper. For those of you that are used to their lighter weight paper, which is great for pen and ink and drawing, this one is heavier weight, so you can do more with it. These are really beautiful. They come in all different colors. They were made for drawing and sketching and almost anything that you could put on them. So I would certainly check those out if you're looking for something, or if you want to give a gift. I'm going to say it again because I always like to remind everybody, Mother's Day is coming, so just don't forget about Mother. We did also, this is Nikki's set. This is a watercolor set by Nikki Trakos. So this is her color selection. If you want to see on the back, I'll turn it over. So those are 6 of the colors that she loves for doing her landscape. We do have them in stock now. We brought those in right away when we met Nikki at the show. And as I say, this is her starter set, so they are available here. And I should mention Winsor Newton. All Winsor Newton products are 15% off right now. So if you're interested in trying any of her product, we also have, where did I move? Oh yeah, we brought in also the mediums that she was showing on the weekend. So if you're looking to try anything new in a medium for watercolor, we have a selection from Winsor Newton now, the texture medium, the blending medium, and the granulation medium. These are to be used with the colors that you already have. Of course, we do stock all the mediums from Schmincke as well, and also from Holbein, which makes a really interesting selection, I should say. And of course, in front, look what we've got here from SMLT. For those of you that are familiar with SMLT, they are an amazing small company from Lithuania. They are manufacturing a lot of pads that we stock. These are some of this is their newest edition in watercolor painting. Look at this size. Oh my gosh. I love these landscape sizes. They are really great. And if you're an urban sketcher, this is perfect for you. Not only is it not too bad to carry, but is the perfect landscape size for you. It's a little larger than your squares, of course, but this is just a really, really nice addition. They also just came out with their square format. So this is approximately, I would say, a 12 by 12. So there's another new item for you in a block. These are beautiful, and as I say, they just arrived. So we grabbed them as soon as we could, just so that you could see them. We also have now, and in case you're looking for it, Willow Wolf. So anybody who's following Willow Wolf, she again is an artist. She was very big into decorative painting. Now she's moved into teaching how to paint. She is an amazing artist and teacher. She's extremely patient, just like Nikki. So if you want to see what products she has and all the brushes, we have all the sets, all the individuals, and her paint choices. So we have it here in the store. We're going to be doing more talks with Willow in the future. I think we're planning that for the fall. Wow. Did I tell you enough? Did I show you all this great product that we have now? I get very excited about this. I mean, I would take you through the store every time we chat, but I know that it would just be too overwhelming for all of you. This is just a taste of some of the new things that we have here in the store and online. I hope you'll check with us again. Andrea, were there any questions at all? No, you're all overwhelmed. I think that's great. Well, if you're in the area, you can come in and say hi. My name is Jackie G, and I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies. Don't forget to check out our demo that's going to be next week with Faber-Castell. So that's going to be at 1 p.m. And then at the end of the month, my Instagram chat with Simon Frisbee from Etcher Products in Australia. In the meantime, I'm sure we'll be getting a lot of new things to tell you about, which I can't wait. I know there's new colors from Golden arriving. We have a new shipment of Nicker paints for those of you that are Studio Ghibli fans. We've got so many new things going, I can't always remember them all, and I don't always write it down to tell you because that will be for another chat. So until next time, I hope you have a great day and a great week, and please keep on creating. Bye-bye for now.